joined right now by Green Bay Mayor Eric Genrich. Mr. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Amidst all the political turmoil that seems to pop up in the news, there are some nights that it's good to be mayor, is it not?
Yes, and this is one of them.
This is one of those. Your feelings tonight.
It's great. You know, obviously we were back here on City Deck last year, but the ceremonies were a little bit more abbreviated and limited, so it's really nice to be back full-fledged celebrating the 4th of July here in downtown Green Bay. And just a credit to everybody who made today possible. You know, nice story, of course, about Festival and all the work that they do across the state of Wisconsin, sponsoring these events, Green Bay included. So really appreciative to them for their support for this event, but also our Department of Public Works and Police and Fire and Parks Department, on Broadway, of course, for pulling everything together, all the musicians and everybody that sponsored today's event. Just very grateful to the community for the support.
And pulling it all together under these challenging circumstances with the heavy rain and having to ride the roller coaster of the forecast. Can you give us a sense how chaotic was it?
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of audibles obviously needed to be called by the by the organizers, by On Broadway in particular, because they're the ones really in the driver's seat on this event. But just, a lot of credit to them and their team for rolling with all the punches. And of course, as I said, the entertainment, the Waterboard Warriors, the musicians, just for sticking with it.
Performing in the rain?
Yes, yeah, just demonstrated incredible dedication, and so we're just very appreciative to everybody involved today.
Let me ask you about a couple of big development projects that we've got going on in Green Bay right now. City Council just approved a grocery store, 172 brand new apartments, cost of $22 million. How did that come about? Where do we stand on that? Yeah,
so that's a great question. That's one that's been in the works for actually a couple of years now, with COVID kind of intervening, slowing things down a little bit there, but still very optimistic about our chances of pulling that off. Was just talking to the lead developer there, Ted Matcom, earlier this week, and so they are on track to pull everything together and hopefully get in the ground late this year, maybe early next. But that's something that we've talked about in Green Bay for a very long time, is having that grocery store downtown. That's a great story too. Tara Yang is the proprietor there, and so she is ultimately moving the operation of her parents across the street that have had an Asian grocery store for quite some time here in the city of Green Bay. And so the idea is really to grow that into the second generation and make it a full-service grocery store in this new development with those apartment units above, as you said.
All right. Mayor Eric Genrich, thank you so much. Happy 4th of July.
Yes, happy Independence Day. Thanks so much for having me here and encouraging everybody to get down here and enjoy the fireworks with the rain tailing off. I think Chad guaranteed clear skies, right? So
he did.
We should be good.
Yeah. They're the most reliable,
I've heard that somewhere.
Of all the forecasters. It's us.
Thank
all
you,
right,
Mayor.
thanks, Mayor.
Thank you.